I completed 100 raids in 24 hours, and we got an absolute load of amazing pickups today in Pokemon Go.
Oh, that's not so much.
And welcome to Raid 1 of the day. It's Druddigon. Boy, do I have some history with this guy. So 100 raids in a day. How you feeling there, sir?
Feel good, feel ready, feel strong, feel sweaty, feel ready for some try, feel good.
All right, say. How many shinies have you getting today?
100 shinies, 100 raids.
That was cringe. I forgot to zoom the mic in. Hello, that's a camera. Raid 1 of 100 down today. Again, we're shooting for 100 raids today between Druddigon, Dino, Zekrom, and Reshiram. I still do not have Shiny Zekrom or Shiny Reshiram because one Zekrom was sacrificed. We do have one Shiny Druddigon and plenty of Dino, but we could always use more. Can we get a Shiny on Raid 1? No. That's totally fine because there's 100 more where that came from. Ugh. Now let's quickly check how many encounters I have with each one of the 4 Pokemon so we can keep track of how many raids we do today. Druddigon, we're at 38 seen. Technically, we started at 37. Dino, 115 seen. Zekrom is at 22, and Reshiram is at 12. Now, we got work to do. I know it's not a raid, but this is a good look, a really cool look, actually, at the brand new egg hatch system, saying, oh, 3 eggs ready to hatch. You see all 3 10-kilometer eggs, and the cool thing is that you can skip through egg hatch animations. Don't know if you know this. You tap them to hatch, and then if you just tap quickly on the screen, it speeds up the egg hatch, and then it goes right into the next egg hatch. Look at that. You can speed right through it. This is so cool. What a cool feature. So that's like the new egg hatching in Pokemon Go, which is really, really interesting. Oh, and then, wow, and then once the hatch is over, it goes into your inventory and automatically searches hatched. Dude, that's sick. What? Ladies and gentlemen, we have success! Check it out! First ever Shiny well, I guess this is technically the second ever Shiny Zekrom, but first ever Shiny Zekrom that I get to keep. Let's go, 2258 CP, it's not good IVs, but he's coming home with us. I'm not freaking transferring this one. Rest in peace to the last one, a moment of silence. All right, let's get it, man. You know what? I'm gonna pineapple this. Usually I just savage season it because like it's me, but like we'll play responsibly today. We'll actually use a pineapple berry on the legendary. If you didn't know, every shiny legendary Pokemon is a guaranteed catch. The only way to not catch it when you get it is if you really suck or if you try. Fantastic. That's XL candies. That's candies, and there we go. 2258 CP. Oh, what a beast! So great. It finally happened. Our first ever shiny Reshiram in Pokemon Go. 2242 CP. These IVs are absolutely garbage, but it's fine because it's our first ever Reshiram shiny, which is super duper dope. Really, really cool. It like Zekrom, it's kind of hard to tell between the shinies. Obviously with Reshiram, the shiny, like the rings around its neck, the things on its fist, it's freaking fisticuffs, and then the thing on its tail is gold when it's shiny and white when it's not shiny. So there it is. Shiny Reshiram Pokemon Go. Let's see the sparkles one more time. Yeah, give it to me. Oh, that's just good stuff. Beautiful. Gonna hit this with a pineapple berry, secure the catch, and this is shiny number 2 of the adventure of the challenge of the day today. It's 4 p.m. We're starting to run up on raid hour. I have a lot more raids I need to get done over the next couple of hours, so hopefully the raids keep coming in because we are definitely not near 100 yet, but that's fine because we're doing really, really good. The XL candy stacking up, and there's the beautiful shiny Reshiram in Pokemon Go. Again, my first ever. Not bad, huh? Boom, look at it. That's another shiny Zekrom. Very good, dude. That's 2 today. So we technically have 2 shiny Zekrom. 2255 CP, looking good. 2307's the hundo, so obviously this isn't it, Chief, but who cares, man, because we're here for them sparklies. Nab this with the pineapple. Nice, that's 3 shiny legendaries in the day, actually doing a lot better than I thought we would. We're a good amount of raids in today, but we're definitely not 40 Zekrom raids in. And, you know, obviously legendaries are 1 in 20 shiny odds, so the fact that we have 2 shinies pretty much under odds, it's because we sacrificed one to the shiny gods. Now they're just reimbursing us, you know. 2255, beast with that big green glowing tail. And as you can see, it is now nighttime here in Los Angeles. The sun is down, but the raids are still coming in. I have to balance on one leg to catch this. We do have a dino, and this is a 601 CP dino. If I'm not mistaken, this is a 98. We'll probably be seeing a lot of Reshiram and Zekrom this video just because their shiny odds are better, but hopefully we'll see something from Dino and something from Druddigon. Oh, it's a 96. Still a really, really good dino, which is gonna make a great Hydreigon, and we do have 66 XL candies, 125 candies, doing good. So, hey, check that out. Not too bad of a grab. Okay, we're heading out of this mess of an office to go grab some dinner with Lauren, but don't worry, we'll be raiding the entire time. And on the drive home, look at what we got. Shiny Zekrom. Again, another one of these guys. 2263 on this bad boy. Looking good. You know, the more I catch this thing, the more I look at it, the like more different it looks from the non-shiny version. Does that make sense? Also, it's nighttime, so it definitely stands out a lot better on the background. Either way, another shiny Zekrom in the bag. We'll grab this. And again, thank you to Lauren for driving. That was absolutely clutch. And he's dodging it. This is how you lose a shiny. If you miss every single ball, then that's how you lose a shiny legendary. Otherwise, it's guaranteed. Boom. In the bag. We're doing really good. Now listen, I think via my calculations, we're somewhere around like between 50 and 60 raids right now. So I think all things considered, we're doing pretty good, making decent progress. It's gonna be tough to get the whole 100 in today, so I'm trying. And we're doing like non-stop raids right now, but my raid hour is about to end. So in like 15 minutes. So, oh, Trainer Rich, nice. I'll be counting on Australia to be plugging me with raids and any leftover tier 5 raids in my area. But so far, so good. Back in the apartment and back in another RARE raid, and I figured this was a good time to go over, I mean, are these Pokemon even good? Are these worth raiding for? Are they worth keeping? And how good are they? So obviously we're in a RARE raid, so let's quickly talk about RARE in the meta. Now out of Reshiram, Kyurem, and Zekrom, Reshiram is just the best of the three. It's a freaking monster. Reshiram is currently pretty much the top fire type Pokemon in the entire game. And the only Pokemon that could possibly come close to taking its #1 spot is the Generation 6 Pokemon Volcanion. So as a fire type Pokemon, Reshiram is the king. And even as a dragon type attacker, because remember this is a dual type Pokemon, as a dragon type, it's also really, really good. I think it's either a little bit ahead of or right behind Rayquaza as a dragon type Pokemon. It's one of the top 3 best dragon type Pokemon in the game as well. So it's a freaking beast. Reshiram's really good. If there's any raids to do a lot of, it's Reshiram. Now let's shiny check this bad boy and then talk about the next homie, Zekrom. Come on, you wanna shine. You do. You don't. And you know what? That's fine. Actually, 2282. It's pretty good IVs. No one saw that. Next raid. And perfect timing, we've got the next raid, the Zekrom raid. Now, how good is Zekrom? Well, in the meta, this thing is the single best electric type Pokemon in the entire game. The only Pokemon that can rival it will be Xurkitree when Generation 7 drops, and that is probably a long time from now. At least Xurkitree is. And Zekrom's gonna hold that crown for a while. So just for that, very, very important Pokemon to get. And as a dragon type Pokemon, not bad either. Currently the 4th best dragon type attacker in the game in terms of total damage output, and 7th in terms of damage per second. So it's not that bad. A viable dragon type attacker and the #1 electric type. It's a pretty good duelist. Overall, Zekrom in Pokemon GO, definitely something to get. Now my shiny look has definitely been Zekrom focused today, so let's see if we can add to the list of shiny Zekrom. Not quite. I always look at like the tip of his head to see if it's green to tell if he's shiny or not. Now we still do have to technically talk about Dino and Druddigon.
Day 2.
And this is it. Oh, you're a little bit turned here. The final, the last raid that we can do as a part of this massive 24-hour, 100+ raid challenge, because I am out of Pokecoins. I am at 5 Pokecoins right there, right now. This is the last raid we could get in, and it's Druddigon from the homie Smitty, so we're gonna go in, see what kind of damage we could do. I also have 3,100 items. We're gonna show everything after this raid is completed, including all the stuff that we got, and the complications that we had. What makes doing a 100 raids in 24 hours so difficult, other than the obvious fact that it costs a lot of freaking Pokecoins, as you can see, because I'm now at 0, and I just bought $100 worth the other day, so we'll see if it was worth it. But one more Druddigon to blast down, and oh my gosh, this has been funny. I was raiding in the movie theater, I was raiding in the gym, I was raiding while getting my hair cut. I've been just raiding all over the place. This has been one heck of a challenge to make sure that I hit that 100 mark within these 24 hours, and I think we surpassed it. It's been crazy! And down goes Druddigon, the final raid. Can we get a shiny on the final raid? That would be magical. And let's see, my friends, in 3, 2, 1, Druddigon! No way! This guy's been giving me a frickin' run for my money, that's for dang sure. Alright, down goes Druddigon, and now it is time to see what all we get from 100 raids in 24 hours in Pokemon GO. For starters, the biggest complications here was item space. As you can see, I've been getting a ton of revives potions, and most importantly, a ton of rare candy. I'm currently at 797 rare candy, and we're gonna dump a bunch of that, an absolute load of that into my Mewtwo, because I have Mewtwo, several of them, that I'm trying to work to level 50 here in Pokemon Go, so we'll dump about 500 candies into the Mewtwo, and then leave myself about 200 to put into any other things that I need to. Bam! 508 rare candy into Mewtwo, there that goes. We'll also be dumping an absolute boatload of revives. Goodbye, my friends. All the super potions out, and that should be good for now. Another big challenge was Pokemon storage. I actually had to go and buy more storage because I didn't have enough to hold all this. So if you search age 0, maybe to 1 as well. Oh my god, age 0 to 1, 117 Pokemon caught. Actually, more. We only have 117 Pokemon caught, but actually technically 16, the shiny does not count. 116 Pokemon caught in the past 24 hours through all these raids, and there was even more that ended up running away. Now let's go through the totals. How many did we get of each Pokemon, and how much candy and XL candy do we get for each Pokemon? Let's start with this little cutie Dino. We did a ton of Dino raids, and as you can see, sorting by CP, we were able to get a 96, actually 3 96s out of the dinos. That was pretty good. 28 Dino in the past 24 hours. And looking back on it, we started with 98 Dino candy and 63 XL candy, and we made it all the way to 182 Dino candy and 71 Dino XL, which is not bad in 28 raids. On to the Zekrom. As you can see, we caught 23 Zekrom in the past 24 hours. Checking the Pokedex, we did a total of 26 Zekrom raids. And looking at the candy gains, they were massive. We started with 399 Zekrom candy and 31 Zekrom XL candy, and we're ending at 477 Zekrom candy and 106 XL candy. That is a gain of 75 XL candy, right? 75? That is ridiculous. Highest CP Zekrom we got was this 2819, and the best that we got was a 96, and then some other 90-ishers. And not to mention 3 shiny Zekrom in the past day, one being this IVs, this IVs, and this IVs. Either way, that is 3 more shiny Zekrom. And redemption. Next up is Reshiram, and we caught 21 of them, and that was out of 23 total raids. And candy gains were again massive. Starting at 339 candies and 24 XL candies, we made it all the way to 405 Reshiram candy and 90 Reshiram XL candy. As for the IVs, we ended up getting this 2878, which is a 98 IV weather boosted Reshiram. That is sick. And as for the shinies, we only got 1 single shiny Reshiram, but that was about within Reshiram shiny odds, so that's perfect. 2242 CP, a beautiful looking shiny, very nice. And finally, Druddigon. We ended up getting 45 Druddigon catching. Sorry, that was 44, because it's counting the Druddigon that I caught before the video started, so 44 Druddigon out of 44 raids. And as you could imagine, the candy gains were ridiculous. We went from 9 Druddigon candy, just 9, to 135 Druddigon candy and 11 Druddigon XL, which is pretty good, actually. It's not bad. CP-wise, this was our biggest and bestest one, a 98 IV Druddigon. Make sure to favorite that. Followed by actually another 98, another 98, oh my god, a 96. Dude, what in the world? Another 96. Keep it coming. That's another, or the 94. I don't know if this is a 96 or 94 or 92. Whatever. Big IVs, baby. So there's some pretty good Druddigon all across the board. Very high IVs. That 398s were great. Unfortunately, 0 shiny Druddigon within these past 24 hours. This guy was from a different video, but he's still sick, and check that video out as well. It should be somewhere on screen. And all of that amounted to a total of 121 raids in the past 24 hours, and honestly pretty satisfied with the results. I wish we got a shiny Dino. We didn't get any shiny Dino. We didn't get any shiny Druddigon, so those were the 2 that I really wanted. We kind of missed them, but we got the legendaries, bunch of XL candy. I didn't count XP, and that was my bad, but it was a lot. And that is the 100 plus raids in 24-hour challenge. Leave a like if you enjoyed, let me know in the comments if you do it, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.